My passion was to be a marine biologist.
Oh, amazing.
And just to work with animals, work in the sea, work in the ocean. And yeah, I just play guitar like for a hobby, getting a little bit more serious with the music, but it just happened real quick. It was something that I was like, wow, yeah, this is the path. I'm gonna go for it. I just lost everything, and honestly, after being near here this death, I was almost dying.
Fuck.
I literally recovered out of miracle. Literally, the only thing that I had to do is like play guitar. I just started recording myself, just started experimenting a lot of things. February, I just literally put on a small EP just to see.
Okay.
It's called Santuario. You guys can look it for in Spotify. I got really inspired too by that Puerto Rico reggaeton. This is a blessing. Like, I'm from here, and I should go into it. Yeah.
So thank you for joining me today for Now Departing Ordinary.
Thank you, Beth.
My podcast and YouTube channel where we're talking to creatives, entrepreneurs, travelers, weirdos, you know, just like people who are doing cool shit,
people. Yeah.
Basically.
Cool people. Yeah.
So today we have Rene
Caraballo. Caraballo.
That's okay.
In English, it's gonna be spelling like Caraballo because it's 2 L, but in Spanish it's like Caraballo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, what you're into, how you got here. After birth, obviously. We don't need the pre-birth story.
All right. Well, honestly, I'm from Yauco, Puerto Rico. I'm from the south of Puerto Rico, southwest.
Okay.
Literally, I love to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, like surfing, anything that have to be in creatives or difference about like, ¿cómo tú dices esto en inglés? Sorry.
No,
I'm trying to translate myself. I mostly speak Spanish, okay? Honestly, I like to do a lot of things. Surfing, I do scuba, I done free diving and try skydiving, but honestly, like, my strong thing is like music.
Okay.
And honestly, like, it was something that I didn't have like planned to go through it. It was like something that I have like as a hobby.
Okay.
And yeah, like a lot of people start liking what I did, and I just started like going through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start with music?
It's honestly, it's like a long story.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah.
You want to know like the part where I literally, well, I'm gonna tell the.
Tell me everything. Right. Spill the tea.
Yeah. Honestly, when I was like 12, I used to be with a group of friends from my neighborhood, and we used to play a lot of Guitar Hero.
Oh, like, amazing!
Yeah, it was like fucking Guitar Hero. Yeah, I remember that. And I just got hooked with that. And after that, I just remember like I have 2 uncles that they literally play guitar.
Oh, okay.
And after that, like, I just basically thought like, wait, I'm just playing like a plastic video game guitar, and I was like, yeah, I want to play the real thing.
Yeah.
I want to play the real thing. And yeah, I just got in my grandma's house. I was like 12, and she literally showed me my uncle's first guitar. It was a Spanish guitar. I was like really amazed with that. And yeah, without knowing anything, what I was like, give me 1 second, I'm translating a little bit, yeah. I was like, just playing with it, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, just appreciating the instrument.
Yeah.
And yeah, like my grandma saw that I was like really got into it, and she told my uncle, and yeah, he just told me like 2 basic notes.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I was starting like finding YouTube videos about one of my favorite bands like Guns N' Roses or something like that, and yeah, I just mostly started self-taught.
Okay.
Mostly I'm a self-taught musician, that's the thing.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking hard.
It's mostly because I just done it by fun. I just remember that after that, like, I just play every day, like every fucking day, and just got it really into it. And I remember like my grandma, like at my 14 years old, she just put me like in 3 music classes near Ponce, and this dude told me like, bro, you have some talent and you don't even know how to read notes.
Wow.
I'm gonna show you how to play more by ear.
Okay.
And he literally like teach me a little bit like some skills like playing with my voice and finding the voice with the string, and I don't know how.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really crazy. And after that, like, I just tried like every song that I used to hear like with that technique. And
oh, cool. So you're basically like singing the note and matching the note on what you're singing.
Yeah, literally I would start with the bass line, and then after that I just started with the small string.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it was really fun. And after that, I just kept it like a hobby, but I was mostly into surfing. I was mostly a lot of like into different stuff.
Yeah.
After finishing school, yeah, I always played my guitar like since I was like 18. I was playing acoustic guitar.
Oh, okay.
And I remember like when I just started college, like I said, I like to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like my passion was to be a marine biologist.
Oh, amazing.
And just to work with animals, work in the sea, work in the ocean. And yeah, I just play guitar like for a hobby. This is when I just started with getting a little bit more serious with the music, but it just happened real quick. It was something that I was like, wow, yeah, this is the path. I'm gonna go for it. I just started my 2 years of college, and when I just started my 2 years of college, in the college that I was studying, the concentration of the thing that I wanted to study, like marine biology, it wasn't there. I just started with biologists, like.
Okay.
And honestly, after that, I just started losing interest. I was literally playing guitar every day. I was surfing every day with my friends, and yeah, I was starting, but I was like, yeah. And I just remember I just took this philosophy class, ethics, and this professor was saying like, you should go with your happiness.
Yeah.
And after that, I remember, whoa, that literally, I don't know, the class literally just opened up my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I remember I just took a little bit more serious with surfing. I just started skydiving. I just started playing guitar more. I just literally was trying to find my happiness, but nothing of, since back then, I was more suited with surfing and skydiving. My dream was to be a skydiver.
Okay.
I was like, yeah. But I just kept the music just to be playing, just a hobby.
So skydiving.
I started doing skydive, and I started doing skydive, surfing, keep playing my guitar, and I was still playing an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And after that, I just remember I just took a decision, like, well, I'm gonna change concentration to music class, just to see how it goes. In my second year of biology, I literally changed from college to the Interamericana San Germán. It's in San Germán, southwest in Puerto Rico. I just started with music there.
Okay.
But just learning, I was in college in music and skydiving and surfing. That was like my three things.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be a good one in these three things.
Yeah.
These three things. And that was in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. My first semester, this is gonna be a little bit dramatic, but yeah. I just lost it because...
Really?
Yeah, because I just end up in the hospital.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you're familiar with about septic shock.
Oh, shit. Okay. How did that happen?
It was, how do you call this thing in Spanish? Appendicitis?
Your appendix.
Yeah, that thingy. That thing just literally fucked up. And after that, yeah, it was really fucked up.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, I'm saying backwards.
Doesn't matter.
All
this
right.
is not geared towards children,
right.
so.
All right. That was really, I just lost my semester.
Wow.
I was working too. I just lost my job. I just lost everything. And honestly, after being near here this death, I was almost dying.
Fuck.
I literally recovered out of miracle. Literally, I just live out of miracle. And the only thing that I had to do is like play guitar.
Yeah.
Play guitar.
Wow.
And I remember like my mom told me like, yo, you cannot do mostly anything. I know you're recovering from this. I remember I was so fucking crazy that after the hospital, I just made 2 last jumps from skydiving.
Oh my God.
2 last, and those were my savings, and those are the last ones. I was like, shit. And I didn't finish my skydive course because of that.
Yeah.
The lack of money and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, my mom told me like, yo, I'm gonna give you an electric guitar for birthday.
Okay.
My first electric guitar. I was like, oh, go ahead now.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally recovering from this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go for that. Yeah. I literally went to this music store with a friend, and my mom literally just took me there, and I was literally in between these 2 guitars.
Okay.
And it was this black Telecaster and a white Strat.
Yeah.
And my best friend told me, bro, if you don't get that black Telecaster, I'm gonna take it. That thing was really sick as fuck. And I told him, no, I'm gonna get it, fuck it, man, I'm gonna get it. It was really different because it was like a black Telecaster, it was a different color. I was like, fuck yeah, I love fucking black.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, after that, just started like posting videos on Instagram. A lot of people just started liking it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I remember I just posted a video on Twitter and just got like 1,000 likes.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, insane. I was like, whoa. I was like, yo, man. A lot of friends started calling me. A lot of people started calling me like, yo, man, you have a talent. And I remember that I have like 3 people that they want to manage me. I was like, yo, man, I honestly, I don't have any, ¿cómo se dice conocimiento?
Like understanding or knowledge?
Understanding or knowledge with music. I just literally play guitar for fun. And yeah, a lot of people like started calling me and sick ass message, a lot of positive shit. I was like, wow, this is crazy, man. And it all started with Twitter because I remember, and I just did like, it was a cover, but it was like, it wasn't a big deal. It was a Bad Bunny cover. It was a Bad Bunny cover. I was like, wow, this is gonna be. I know this is gonna be sick, but it was really short.
Timing is everything too, though. You know, because Bad Bunny's been like.
Yeah, I literally posted that thing in 2018. It literally just blown off in there. I was like, this is crazy.
Wow.
And after that, I don't know if you know about Myke Towers, another artist from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I did another cover from him with that artist, and it just blew off again.
Wow.
And even the artist just shared it.
What? Amazing.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, okay, yeah, this is something.
Okay.
I just literally dropped out of college. I literally just started looking for a job. My focus literally was to build a home studio.
Okay.
Just to start posting music and start posting everything, and just to see how it goes. And I say like, bro, I just want to be independent. I just want to be literally do it by myself.
Yeah.
And and that's when literally I just dropped out of college, took a break from skydiving, took a break from surfing too. I just moved to Florida just to start working and just to earn this money just to build my home studio. And yeah, after that, I still didn't have the knowledge with music.
Yeah.
I just knew the basic about the publishing and everything, but honestly, I still had to learn a lot because I wanted to do it all by myself, like record myself, do my music myself, everything.
Okay.
And yeah, one of my inspiration artists was Tash Sultana. I don't know if
I don't actually know that artist.
You should look for her.
Okay.
You should look for her. She's a sick ass guitar player, and she does everything with her guitar and pedals, and that's how I just literally just got into it.
Okay.
She was literally one of my inspirations because she was by her own. She was doing music by her own. I was like, well, I just got really inspired by her. There's no one in Puerto Rico by back then. Almost nobody in Puerto Rico doing that thing. It's like, I'm gonna try it out. And yeah, it was Tash Sultana, FKJ. Do you know FKJ?
Yeah, I actually saw him in San Diego in the fall.
That dude's fucking sick.
Insane.
It's super insane. I was like,
show.
fuck, yeah. And I just got really inspired by that dude, and
he's like next level. The like looping and all the different instruments, and even just like his stage presence. It's like, no, he's a genius.
He's awesome. He's literally, him and Tash Sultana, he was like one of my biggest inspiration by that then. I was like, okay, yeah. I just literally started working, started to earn this money just to start putting all the things that I have to do just to start doing that. Things change. Things change a lot. My main goal was literally to be a one-man band.
Yeah.
But I literally ended up being a producer.
Oh,
That's the thing. But it was more inspired by FKJ.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, what about FKJ inspired you to go into music producing? Just like the craft that he has with
literally, and with Ableton. He had this dog that is called Ableton, and
that's his?
Yeah, he worked with that.
Okay.
And I literally just downloaded that to my Mac, and I just got really into that. And after I keep posting videos on Instagram, I had a lot of producers like, yo, I just want to buy your guitars, we should work together. So I was like, I think I can make money by this.
Amazing.
And I just started working with a lot of producers here in Puerto Rico. I started working with this kid he has a big talent. He's really he's called Remers.
Okay.
he literally was my mentor.
Okay.
He was literally my mentor, and he told me more about music production. And I just got into it. I just started recording myself, just started experimenting a lot of things. And yeah, by the end of February, I just literally put on a small EP just to see. Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Santuario. You guys can look it for in Spotify.
We will link it below.
Yeah. I just started, I literally just put out my first EP. A lot of people loved it, and it was way too different from what I thought I was gonna be by doing music.
Yeah.
Because I had like a lot of inspiration in music. And it was more in back then. It was literally, that was in the pandemic. I just started recording in the pandemic. I was literally passing a lot of emotional shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just got inspired by other different artists like Juice WRLD, ¿cómo se llama este? Lil Peep.
Lil Peep, okay.
Yeah, all this like a little bit like depressive music, not depressive, but you know, like emotional rap, and I just got inspired with that, and I don't know, that's the whole thing that just came through me, and I was like
spoke to you.
Yeah, and obviously I just put the guitar in it, just put a little bit of combination of my taste of music and everything, just to make a most of original as possible.
Yeah.
And a lot of people liked it, and after that, I remember that after that I just started literally just kept like me as an artist, I just kept it more low-key, and I just visualized myself more as a producer.
Yeah.
People enjoy more, like, I don't know, I feel more comfortable like working with a producer, enjoying like working with other artists, seeing like what I do and offer them what my work can be to them. And I just kept it that way, and I got really inspired too by, you know, that Puerto Rico reggaeton.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Tainy. And when I started, like, the whole thing was getting really big here in Puerto Rico. I was like, wow, man, this is a blessing. Like, I'm from here, and I should go into it. And like my last team that I'm working now, just literally work with Ammonation. He's a producer from Jhay Cortez.
Oh, okay.
I'm working with him right now, and there's a lot of few things that we're still working with. Yeah. And but for now, I'm literally staying really low key with music. Okay. Just producing, selling beats, and So you're producing, you're making beats, you're working on some stuff, like collaborating. Yeah, I'm mostly collaborating with other producers. I just took a break from me as an artist. La próxima vez vamos a hablar en español. Español lo digo bien duro. Sí, es que ahora mismo va a ser difícil poner mi canal en español porque la mayoría It's in California. Obviamente. It's going to be in California. But like as I go, pero like, directo Puerto Rico, ya tú sabes. But the next time we'll do it in Spanish. As I like get more people. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool for me because it's a challenge for me. You know, I'm speaking another language, and I'm trying to express myself in a different language. And literally, I just started speaking English fluently like 4 years ago. Oh wow! Damn, amazing. So, You know, I've been speaking Spanish for like more than 10 years, and I'm like not that good. That's cool. I just learned because, I literally learned because I always saw like kids TV from English. I didn't like it in Spanish. Like, this sounds so stupid. No, a lot of people do. When I was living in Argentina, I met so many people who learned English by watching Friends. Like, cartoons, everything, Friends. But you know, actually, before I came here, I could not understand Puerto Rican Spanish. I learned Spanish in Spain, but then I watched this TV show
called Celia, about Celia Cruz. And
Celia Cruz.
the majority of the actors on that show are Puerto Rican. And so from watching that series, I finally was able to understand Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we Puerto Ricans speak really fast.
So fast.
So fast.
What?
Yeah. But yeah. And other things that I'm working, I just started working with scuba diving, just got certified.
And free diving, right?
Yeah, I just got in free diving. I think I'm gonna get the waterman course.
Okay.
Rincon. Just to take it more seriously.
Totally.
And yeah, probably for this year, let's see if I can finish with skydiving.
Yeah. How many more jumps do you have?
I have 11 jumps.
Okay.
I have 11 jumps, and I haven't jumped since 2018, since all this thing just started.
Yeah.
Because it just started really quick. I was like, oh, a lot of people starting liking music, and yeah, I just found like I really love doing music.
For
and
sure.
I can, I can make something out of it too. So yeah, those are mostly one of my plans for this year.
Okay. So music, skydiving, waterman course. What do you plan to do with like diving? Are you leaning more towards scuba or free diving? Or are you gonna do both? Like, where are you trying to go with that?
Well, I'm working now in a resort. I work with a captain.
Okay.
As a deckhand. I'm doing a lot of sea time just to get certified as a captain, and yeah, I just got certified with scuba, so I'm really interested to be a dive master and a captain.
Amazing, yeah.
It would be cool, like, just to try it off, and honestly, it's something that I really love.
Yeah.
Gonna be in the ocean, working with animals, showing a lot of people that, educating.
For sure.
And yeah, it's something that I really want to try to do.
Yeah. I have my advanced certification.
You got advanced?
I got my advanced certification in January in Thailand.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
I went to this place called wrld, and it was the coolest freaking place I've ever went scuba diving at. I would highly recommend it. I did a liveaboard for like 4 days. We went to like all these different islands, the Surin and Similan Islands, and then the final 2 dives we did at wrld, which is like, it's in the Andaman Sea, and there's nothing around. Like, you can't see any land anywhere. And then they're like, oh, we're here. And you're like, it doesn't look like anything. But then you go down, and it's like a ring of different coral, like flat coral and soft coral, and like every different type you could ever imagine, and thousands of tropical fish.
It's gotta be really sick. That's on my bucket list for sure.
Honestly, I was down there, and like there's like layers of coral like everywhere, and thousands of schools of different fish. And I was just thinking, oh my God, who needs to do drugs when you can do this?
Literally, that's the thing. It's really awesome.
It was so cool. Oh my God. I was just like, wow, no, yeah, this is worth it.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, since I was a kid, I literally dream about doing that. And honestly, you can still do it.
Yeah.
You literally don't have to have like a college degree just to literally go for it and have a nice living with it.
It's true.
Literally, like, I know a lot of friends, I know a lot of divers that literally they live really well doing all that thing. But yeah, I got like a lot of combination with music and nature. That's the thing, and mostly outdoors. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's the thing that I think like make me less attracted to like Rene. Yeah.
Ooh, well, I'm excited to see what you're working on next.
Yeah, I'm working a lot of, let's see. I'm just producing a lot. Let's see, like, next year, or I just start, like, working with new projects and, just show it off.
Yeah, okay. So, over the course of your time doing music, what has been some of the things that have been the most challenging in, like, terms of things you had to learn or unlearn?
It was honestly like recording myself was a pain in the ass.
Really?
Pain in the fucking ass. Literally, yeah. Well, I was learning with this kid and with Remers, with this kid that I told you. He teach me a lot, and yeah, I just applicate that thing with myself and a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of different things. And yeah, like mastering the music, cleaning and the guitar. Like, I have my home studio, but literally I still don't have like, you know, like soundproof room.
Yeah.
So it was really challenging for me, like trying to record and the neighbor just passing the lawn. It's like, fuck.
God damn it.
Fuck, or the dog barking, or, you know, like the sound in the house. This was really, really challenging.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You start to notice like all these different things you never pay attention to before.
Yeah, literally. And with my own voice, it was like, you know, you gotta clean the voice and everything. That's really difficult.
Interesting.
It's super difficult. Like,
what does that entail? Cleaning your voice?
Mostly, you know, like, all right, this is weird, but when you're recording your own voices, if you don't clean them right, you can hear some unnecessary like shit, like your saliva, like, or trying to sing. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. And I have like not the best mic, but I have a nice mic. But honestly, that was really challenging for me. And trying to find my own sound and voice, that was really challenging for me too. And yeah, so that was one of the hardest part. Writing music too, because you're like putting all your feelings down, and sometimes it was really hard for me just to put that thing down. And what else? It's just literally finding my own sound. Yeah, too. It was really hard, and I'm still like finding my own sound. That's one of the reasons that I still remain as a producer. Okay. Because whoever knows, like probably in the future I will be, you know, doing more music or just recording my own stuff, like doing this before, but with more, you know, something that I really more definite as I am. Yeah, totally. The good thing is you have your whole life to develop your own sound. I mean, if you think about, actually this is super interesting. I was looking at Spotify last night because they used to have starred songs, and then at some point they changed it to likes. And so all of the songs I had starred, they like put onto this old playlist, and I never listened to them again. And then I found it last night, and I was going through and I was like, wow, all this music I used to listen to I've not picked up in years. And there was this one artist, he used to be called Alexander. And now he changed his name to Alex something, his last name, like his first and last name. It's way more different because like a lot of artists, they're still finding their music, what their branding, everything, and it's like you can make awesome music, tons of people listen to it, and then you can decide later, I want to do something else. I want to change myself, I want to change my name, I want to say, I probably got in more into this type of music, I'm going to try this music, you know. Yeah. It's a really challenge, like for every artist, like every creatives, they're every passing, it's a challenge because we're not always satisfied with our work. Yeah. We're not always satisfied, and for how many people they like it, we're always like, yeah, I could have done this better, I could have like, you know. That's another challenge as an artist. Yeah, to know when it's good enough or when you need to keep working on it. Yeah. It's a really challenge, a really big challenge. What else to learn and learn? I guess also like, what are some of the most exciting things that have like happened over the course of time doing music, or like some of your like favorite memories of, you know, experiences that you've had? Wow. I think I just literally when I launched it.
Yeah.
When I launched it,
Yeah.
I just felt like, what the fuck did I just did? What the fuck did I just did? And when I just saw the feedback, I was like, all right, people liked it. That was cool. A lot of people liked it. And for starting as an artist, I was like, yo, you know, I was literally starting from zero. And I just like had like, in 2 days, I had like 364 listeners. I was like, holy shit, this is really crazy, man. People from Canada,
Wow.
usually people from Canada, South America, like Colombia, Brazil. I was like, whoa, this is really sick, man. Yeah. And a lot of followers from different places. I was like, yo, yeah, people liked it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And after that, like, a lot of people told me like, when are you gonna play live? When are you gonna play live? And I was like, oh, shit. I'm really, really introvert with that shit.
Yeah.
Super introvert. I was like, me on a stage,
You're like,
it's really difficult. Like,
yeah.
I was about to do it because I have this friend that has a branding in San Juan. Shout out to Positive Musa. Fabian, eres un duro. Yeah, he told me to play in one of his stores.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it soon, but I still have like equipment to buy just to play live because I just literally want to do it by myself. And yeah, I just left it on hold, but probably soon I'm gonna be working with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the time is upon us.
Yeah, literally. But yeah.
Okay, so that's something that you have to look forward to. That's super cool. And like in terms of, you know, with like surfing and diving and all of that, like what are your things that you're working towards? You
Like,
said that you want to work towards
right.
dive master, you're doing this captain.
Yeah, this is the thing that I just literally just took a hold with music. Just took a hold with music.
Yeah.
I was literally, after I just launched my EP, I was still like, you know, I didn't have a job. I still was like, well, honestly, I was like, I just looked back to 2018. I was like, yo, I literally love doing all this shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just got this job in a resort. It's in a marina in Guanica. And yeah, there's a dive shop over there, and just met the owner of the dive shop. He told me, oh, you want to be a diver? And I was like, yeah, that would be sick. And he told me like, yeah, I'm gonna send you the e-learning and everything. If you wanna go for it, I just pay for the for the course and just got into it. And after that, I just finished I literally took like a few months to finish that because honestly I was like focusing trying to get back in college.
Yeah.
And I just literally want to put my life again as I was like in 2018 because I was kind of happy doing all this thing like surfing, skydiving, college and everything. I felt like I should finish all this thing that I left on hold. And I just started like doing the scuba dive, and my first dive was sick. Was with sharks. Like,
way!
It was amazing. I just got really.
Done it yet.
You should go to Iceland Scuba.
Okay.
In Guanica, they literally take you to sharks, like dive sharks.
Crazy. Okay.
And they do shark feeding to something really sick. And my first dive was literally with a lot of coral reef sharks. And it was I was like, yo, this is something, man. This is fucking something. And I just got hooked with it.
Yeah.
and just started like diving mostly every week.
Wow.
And planning, next week probably I'm gonna have like 2 dives more.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah, and I just got really hooked. And yeah, the year started really good, like diving and starting with college, and and the music I still like have it because I'm still working as a producer, and yeah. What else? And yeah, the next thing probably will be, I'm working as a captain too.
Okay.
With a captain, just to be myself, you know, like one of the goals I just put myself is just to be a captain and keep diving, just to go for a dive master and have the 2 things. And yeah, probably last thing I'm gonna be trying to do is finish with skydiving.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is something that I always dream of since I was like, well, I just started jumping since I was like 20.
Okay.
So I'm 26, so I'm still dreaming of doing that. And
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I gotta finish with that.
Yeah, totally.
It's something that I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So, if you had any advice for someone who wants to do all of these super fun things that you're...
Yo, if you're in your 20 or 30ish, just try to do all the things that you love to do. Just do it. You don't have no limitations. If it makes you happy, you can be an expert doing it because it's something that you love to do. But honestly, if you're in your 20ish or 30ish, try everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
Just do it, honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the end of the day, you're gonna be like, whoa, I'm gonna be good at this. Probably a lot of people like, well, I'm gonna go for that. Mm-hmm. But just try everything that you love to do.
Yeah.
And that you wish to do.
Yeah. What are the key things that you want people to know about you? Like, what do you want everyone to take away from this? If they like see you on the street, what do you want them to be like? Oh, Rene, okay, music producing.
Honestly, I'm just a humble man. I'm just really humble with everything that I do. If you see me, you can like. I have the experience like after I just launched my EP. Like I had literally in different places. Like, yo, you're the kid that play guitar. Yeah. Oh, that's really sick. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I have like a lot of people doing. A lot of strangers just doing approaches just doing by the things that I do.
Okay.
And it's really sick. Honestly, it feels really good. It feels really good. But I always stay like really humble with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, something you can take from me is to stay humble and be humble on whatever you do. And if you know me from a different place, you can, ¿cómo se dice saludar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my last question is, who is your ride to the airport?
Ride to the airport. ¿Cómo que ride to the airport?
Like, ¿quién va a llevarte al aeropuerto cuando vas a un viaje?
Honestly, I only travel like twice, and I don't even count like travel because it's fucking Florida. That's fun.
Nobody counts Florida.
No, it's because I have my family part mom are from there, and we used to visit there. But honestly, one of my first trips are gonna be literally probably in between California or Costa Rica. Those gotta be my first one.
Yeah, definitely.
And I still don't know who's gonna be
your ride to the airport.
Yeah.
We still got time to figure it out.
Yeah. We still have time.
Cool. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Bethany.
It was super fun.
It was super cool, honestly.
Yeah. I'm glad. And also we get this like amazing
honestly, it looks really sick. Yeah, it looks really sick.
I cannot read the tag, but if I can, I'll post it.
Dice...
Near...
De verdad que no sé. De verdad que no sé.
No. We'll figure it out.
Erezones, yo no sé, de verdad.
Yeah. Well, anyway. High fives.
Thank you, Beth.
Yeah.
Sick.